Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SpongeDrew, and welcome back to another video. I'm gonna try to be a little bit softer this video because my mother and my sister are sleeping right now, so I'm gonna be a little bit quieter for this video. But if you cannot hear me, then I recommend turning up the volume. But for today's episode, I said last time that I will be doing more tutorials and stuff. So. One, and no. There, I think that's pretty good enough. So today we're actually gonna be doing a tutorial video because I feel like those are the ones that I really enjoy doing. As you can see right here, we are on pixel art right now. So for those who actually use this, who are subscribed to me, and do use this for a living, then this video should be helpful for you. So you probably saw the title of the video, and we're going to be drawing the background sky from SpongeBob SquarePants, with the clouds, the flower clouds, and everything. Drawing this kind of sky can be very difficult for some people, and it could be really easy for some people like me. But if you want to get started and actually draw a good close comparison to this one and doing a pixel art, then I will show you how. The first thing first, you want to go here and you want to pick out kind of a color. So let's do kind of a blue, and let's see here. And next you're gonna swap, and you're gonna pick kind of a little bit of a darker blue. Next you're gonna go to your gradient tool, and you're gonna switch the lighter blue on top here, and then you're just gonna first things first, you want to uncheck this, the transparent secondary, and then do this right here. Next, what you want to do is you want to create another layer. Then you want to pick a darker blue right there, because in the show has a dark blue to it, as you can see. It's not super dark, but this is how I do it. So you're gonna go to your second transparent secondary. You want to check that on, and you just want to do this. Now you don't have to do it all the way, but you can do. So you want to bring it down just a little bit. Make sure that looks good. Yeah, that looks pretty good for now. Next things first, what I also like to do, I like to take the lightest blue that I use, and then just make it lighter. And then you want to create another layer right here. As you can see, get out here, create another layer. Then what you want to do is still use a transparent secondary, and then just do a little. Well, actually, no. What I like to do is that I like to take the square tool right here, click and fill, and go something like that. Actually, you could do all white, it doesn't really matter. Then you want to go into filters here. Then you want to go into blur. You're going to use this a lot for making the sky. And then you just do something like that. Now what you can do, if you want, you can move it up just a little bit and give it more like that. The next thing you want to do, is that probably my favorite part, is you want to use dithering. Now dithering is very useful to get this kind of pattern right here, as you can see, part of the cloud, part of the sky here, to give it that kind of aqua feel to it. So what you want to do is that you can use any kind of colors. You can use, now in the show they sometimes use a teal, blue or green. Do that. We'll lock these layers for now. As you can see, take that and just kind of go around here. Just kind of go any way you want. Kind of give it that pattern. Next, what you want to do is that you want to go to your filters again and then go to blur. As you can see, let's go to 8. See, it might be a little bit hard to tell right here, but you can see it's it's visible. Now you can lower its capacity a little bit or keep it the same way. Now we're gonna do that same thing again, but I like to do it like up here for the sky. So just do a little bit for this. Just kind of like fill it in. Go a little bit like that. To add some, lighting. And your filters again, and then just blur it. There you go. Now it should look something like this. We're going to repeat this process again, but this time we're going to use a darker blue for down here. Now yours doesn't have to look like mine. You can totally like change it up if you want, like create like use this for like different colors for like or if the water is like more like a pink or like a yellow or something, you can use your imagination. Like honestly, that's the one thing about like drawing. You can do this in any way you want. And if you are a big SpongeBob fanatic and love doing pixel art like I am, then this will definitely be helpful for you. Now you don't have to go in a straight line like this. You could put in like areas right here, areas right here, and then just blur it. There you go. It should look very similar. May not exactly, but hey, it looks good enough. Now let's do like this blue right here. Put some right here, here, put some here, here, right here, and then just do the same thing. Looks pretty good, I have to say. Now I know it may not be exact, but hey, it's good enough. We'll do one last blue along here. There. I think that looks pretty good right now. Now the next thing you want to do is that throughout, like the whole series of SpongeBob, bubbles do come up. There's bubbles, okay? Bubbles are everywhere in the ocean. So what you want to do is that you want to take your spray can tool and you want to max out the size right here and obviously pick white, and then you're just gonna put splotches, or actually increase the speed. Put like, oh no, don't do that. Let's put the speed at 5. Actually, let's do 2. You can put the size in like any way. Let's go actually 100 and put it to speed 2. Now let's just put, little dots here to act like bubbles. And then what you want to do is go into blur and just blur them so they're barely visible. Again, it might be hard to tell, but you could probably see it right there. So I'm gonna put it to 1 for now. Unlock that. Now the next step is the flower clouds, obviously. So you can do like any kind of colors, and you can make the flowers in any shape you want. You can make them have like 6 petals or like 7 petals, or just the standard 5 or 4 or 3. So we're gonna do an green green one right here. You want to take your pencil tool, and you want to go to your pixel size. I like, for big clouds, I like to go up to 4. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna take your circle tool, and then you're gonna do that for the inside. Now it doesn't have to be, can't always be a perfect circle. You know, some of the circles inside are not perfect, but I like to do like little perfect circles like that. Next, you just wanna create the petals, or what are called, the leaves of the flowers. They don't have to be perfect. You can make them in any way you want. And if you want to get them like that blur effect in the show, all you gotta do is that duplicate the layer, just like this, with the duplicator layer. Go in the first one, then blur it to like about 4, and do the same thing with the duplicate one. And it will give it that nice blurry effect to it. Now if you want to blur it more, you can. So let's just do that. Put the 3, and let's put it right about there, and let's lock it. And let's do the same thing. As you can see, this is like a little example, a side-by-side comparison right here. So let's do like a little couple ones. Let's do another big one right here. Let's go for a pink. Why not? So add a circle right here. Let's make this one a little bit bigger. There we go. Now if you want to flip them, all you do is take your select tool, hover over it, and then with these right here, you can rotate them and then flip them vertical or horizontal. So let's do that. Let's just rotate it like that, and duplicate it. Blur this layer to 5. You can put the blur like anything. You can put them like 16, but let's do 5 right there. And then let's put this one right there. Now let's create some little small clouds. So we're gonna do a blue one. Let's see, let's lower the pixel size by 2. Let's actually fix that, because that's a little pathetic there, a little small. Now let's shrink it, because you can actually do that. Pixel shrink. Now let's set this one right here. Make another layer. Let's do a yellow one. Let's do 4. 4 big. Again, you can add as many leaves, I think that's what they're called, to the flowers as you can. Just like I said earlier, let's add this one right there. You don't want all like the flowers like in the canvas. You can make them like go off the canvas like they do in like the actual show here. So let's put it right there. Let's do side-by-side comparison. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mine has 4. Let's put one last one. Let's make this one like a reddish pink. Yeah, why not? And there we go. Let's make this one a little smaller. Get out here, ad. Yeah, that looks nice. And let's add this one right here. And voila! Look at that. You have successfully made a good-looking sky background from SpongeBob. Now, as you can see here, you know, it's not exactly like the image that I'm using right here from Google, but you know, this is good enough. Now, if the line looks weird on it, but you know, you should follow the steps, because you know, some of my friends on Pixar, you know, wonder how I do like this kind of like background for like some of my SpongeBob drawings and none of my other drawings that are not SpongeBob related. And if you guys want to see me do that, well, this is the perfect opportunity to follow step by step. If you guys want me to do like more tutorials like these in the future, then you know, leave a like and you know, comment, because I'll be happy and willing to do more stuff like this. Maybe even like draw SpongeBob in Pixar professionally, because I can show you guys how to do that as well. Maybe even other characters that are non-SpongeBob related. But thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you see here and you want to see more like this, then leave a like on today's video, subscribe today, and ring the bell so you'll stay notified when new videos come out. Comment, like, share, all that other stuff, you know, that other YouTubers say. And with that said, I will see all of you in the next video. Bye bye.